welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. We will be doing another collective reading before we jump back into the wheel. Sagittarius is the sign that will be coming up first. That's just what came out in my little astrological deck. So Sag, you will be coming up first, and then your opposition sign, which I believe is Gemini. We're going to be doing opposition. We're going to be doing something about opposition in the wheel. That's how I'll be reading the next round. But that aside, this is a community message, collective message. We'll be doing the Sunny Spread 6, not the intimate spread. So lots of gossip and info and tea on this spread. I already pre-shuffled, so let's get straight into it. Trusted angels, trusted ancestors, trusted spirits, and trusted guides, protect me as I read for the collective of people that watch Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Make sure they feel protected and safe as they watch this tarot reading on the other side of their digital screen. Okay? If it doesn't hit, don't make it fit. Don't get stuck on signs or genders, what I say. If it's not for you, watch one of my other readings, please. If you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do that. And let's get into it. Ooh, okay. Hello. Ooh. We got a star, came out a little funny, but we're going to take it upright. We have a star and a fool. Usually I only get one card for this positioning. Heart of the issue, what's happening? What's happening at the heart here? You are unpredictable. Someone feels and sees you as unpredictable, but it's like fascinating or something. They view you as like a science project. I know that sounds insulting, but Fool card, star card. You are a science project. You are fascinating, and you have this like ballet dance that you do throughout life that is like on cue and hits all the notes, and I don't know how you do it, and neither do they. Okay. That's oh, hello. Wanting to talk much, does it? A Four of Pentacles. This makes someone nervous. You're making somebody is this a competitiveness thing? Why do I feel like this is a competitiveness thing? How it affects is a Four of Pentacles. How you're because how you're perceived, the heart of the issue, the first row in the Sunny Spread 6 is it's telling us that you are unpredictable, but like in a way that's admirable and like almost like fascinating and fun to watch, because it's like almost like a show or a dance or something. Like it's beautiful, like it's poetic. Like you ever seen like a modern dance, like when somebody is like about to fall and they pick themselves back up and they do like a tumble backwards and they pick them and they kind of throw themselves around, and they just have this way of moving with like themselves, their body, and like their flow of how they dance. It feels like that, and someone's like watching you do that, and they're like, oh, they're about to fall, like which, oh, and then you're like, nope, I'm about to do a somebody doesn't want me to talk about this. I'm about to do a triple backflip. Actually, that's crazy. Hold on, let me grab. That's crazy. My voice, hold on. That's strange. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen throughout the reading. All right. So yeah, it's giving like modern dance. If you ever watch like theater dance, like modern dance, like experimental theater art that involves dancing, that is like artistic and deals a lot with movement, and there's a lot of like not unexplained, like it keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't really know what to expect, but they always have a way of picking themselves up. Not only doing that, but doing like a twirl, like a cinnamon twirl backflip, like landing into like an eagle pose and like being carried off stage as they're like, I don't know, type shit. And it's like being, and it's like, it's fascinating. And then there's someone over here, how it affects, that's all like, okay, well, I guess it was impressive. I've seen better. I don't know why it's giving that, but let's see what else. And you don't have to be a dancer. I'm just like metaphorically, okay? Just put it where you see fit. You're the master of your story. Basically, you're able to just like make things work, and somebody sees this and they're like, okay, so they're too caught up in their is it their left brain or their right brain? The one, there's, you know, I know this is like an old, maybe it's been like disproved recently, but like, is it the right brain that's more artistic and the left brain that's more mathematical, or vice versa? Correct me in the comments, please, because I would like to know. I always felt like it was the left brain that was more artistic, but I think somebody corrected that with me once and was like, no, it's the right brain. Anyway, so somebody could be very, like you could be both. You could be quite talented and just well versed in all sorts of things. You could be good at all sorts of things, and somebody is not, but they are good. It's not saying, I'm not saying that they're not. I don't really know who this is. It almost feels like a work colleague or some, like a jealous friend or something, or maybe you don't even know this person, and it's just like somebody that watches you online. That's like maybe you have a large standing online, like maybe you have a presence, like maybe a lot of people know who you are and appreciate what you do. If you are one of those things that I mentioned, like a professional, like a theater dance, like a modern dance, like even you could be an instructor. You could be an instructor. You could be a choreographer. You could be like somebody that teaches the class, like, okay, and then, or you're just like really good at what you do, like in whatever field that is. And then you have someone over here that's admires you, but also like might not even know you personally like that, watches you from afar in like a strange way. I'm not really getting a friend vibe off this. You might not know them and they don't know you personally, but they know of you. That's always fun to think about. Okay. What else? A Three of Pentacles. And they talk to other people about you. They like to pretend like they don't care, or like they're not involved, and have no interest in like your personal life or who you are as a person, how you present yourself to the world, and why you're so effortlessly talented at whatever it is that you do. I get the people they're talking to, like if they're talking to others, they're not into it. The other people are like, they don't want to, they're not into this like drama stuff. They're too busy. They might even be your friends or like know you on a level that's like, yeah, that person's awesome. What are you trying to say? And it might make them feel even more awkward. Don't we love those types of friends that have our back like that? That's the best. They're like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. What about them? Oh, is that how you feel? Is that so? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, that was a nice coffee break. Back to work I go. And then they're like, yeah, so-and-so is like secretly obsessed with you, and like, it's like something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but like something along those lines. Or they don't tell you at all because they don't want to stress you out, because you might deal with that type of shit a lot. So if you're the type of person that's just like can twirl and swirl and cinnamon around life and just do like backflips in whatever field it is that you're working in, and just like figure it out, and like eagle soar. I have a T right here. Eagle soar, like with like a fucking like a standing finale type of like exit of some kind. I don't know. Just like you're classy. You do things that are like on the money, and like it looks effortless, And like, it's probably not. Like, you probably put a lot of time and effort into like what you're into, what you study, what your craft is, whatever this is about. But like, you're also just like naturally good at something. Okay? And let's not beat around the bush here when we say that sometimes that you just have it and sometimes you just don't. And it feels like you got it and somebody might not have it like that. And they're trying to, and it's not to say that they can't have something. It's not to say that they won't or can't or whatever, but they are hyper focused on you and like your just natural ability to be good at something. And like not give a fuck as you do it. And they're trying to gossip with others about it, and these other people like admire you and they're like, yeah, nah. Like, yeah, we know. But like, what are we talking about again? Okay. Like, cool talk. Talk to you later. Like awkward, like bye-bye. Those are good friends. Or maybe like if they're not close friends, those are like, you have people that admire you, that have your back. Okay, how is this being handled? How are you handling this? Page of Pentacles. You're being hella friendly. You might even talk to this person or try to help them. Whoever this individual is that is like shy with you, that admires you, that might, I don't want to say that talks shit on you, but it could potentially like trickle into that arena. Like if somebody around them were to add sauce or add gasoline to the fire, if they wanted that, it would turn into maybe like a shit talking thing. But it's rare. Like, not that many people feel that way about you. You must be a sweet person that's just like genuinely talented and good at what you do. No one's perfect. I'm not saying that you're just like this perfect individual. But like, you're not a bad person. You're good at what you do. You're naturally talented at something that you do for work. Somebody watches you do it. They might be slightly jealous or just a secret admirer of some kind. You might not even know them. They try to talk to other people about it. They're not down to talk about it. They're too busy doing their own. Okay, because they're right next to my Fool card. They may entertain it and think about it and be like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Like, but also like they're too busy dealing with their own, like trying to master whatever they're trying to do in their life. But this person's like focused on you and what you're doing and how you're handling it is a Page of Pentacles. You're trying to like help that. You're almost like trying to help. I don't know if it's that person that's hyper focused on you, but maybe if you're so good at whatever this is, whatever field you're in, okay, it could be dance, it could be music, it could be computer science, it could be animal training, it could be decorating, it could be whatever, designing flashlights. I don't fucking know, like whatever, a lot of things, okay? You're like, you want to help, like you know you're good and you're not cocky about it. You're not an asshole about it. You'd rather help and have not weird vibes around is how it feels. You'd rather help the people that feel insecure and create like a camaraderie sense amongst your coworkers or people that are in the same field as you, as opposed to this like strange jealousy competitive thing that's not conducive to a healthy workflow. Especially if you work in close proximity to one another. All right, what else? A Five of Wands. Five of Wands. People could be mad that you're trying to help this person because you could, maybe somebody told you about like the way they talk about you, or maybe you caught wind of someone or this person in particular yes, maybe they do just straight talk shit on you. Like okay, could be that, cut and dry. And you are still trying to be helpful and some of your homies are like, dude, nah, please stop doing that. Like, you're too nice. Like, maybe you're too nice. You could be too nice, is what it's giving. Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Fool card, Star card. You could be too nice to somebody that's like in competition with you, or like always comparing themselves to you, or even trying to get people mixed up in a gossip with you or about you that are your friends, that are like, don't talk to my friend, or don't talk about my friend to me like that. Like, you don't talk about my homie like that to me, especially. Like, maybe they didn't know that maybe, you know, you're like, you know, usually busy doing crazy shit, like mastering your craft, or just like, you probably got lots of things that you like to do. And maybe they didn't know that you're connected to this many individuals in your field, in your industry, or just random people that you just so happen to know on like a real ass level. And they bring your name up or try to like create a thing, and it doesn't work. And if anything, it has caused conflict, because there is a Five of Wands. There is a Five of Wands. There is a conflict here. It could even be you mad at one of your friends with helping them on something. Okay, that aside, you being a total sweetheart and like non-confrontational aside, you could be upset at one of your homies for helping this individual that seems to just like have a vendetta out on you, that has like some secret like hatred towards you. It's not a secret. It's okay. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. They think it is, though. That's funny. They think it's a secret, but it's not. And your friends are trying to be like, dude, they're either upset with you because you're too nice, or you're upset with one of your friends for like fucking with them on a level that's like friendly, because you're like, dude, that person's horrible to me. They copy me. They lie about me. They spread rumors about me. Don't talk to them. I've already tried to help them before. Like, trust me, they're bad news. Or like, I've done this, and that for them, and they still came towards me in this type of way. Like, trust me, it's not a good thing. And so it might be something like that. How are they viewing you? How are you being viewed? How are you being perceived by other individuals throughout this process? I mean, we kind of already know, but how are you being perceived? The Strength card? For real? The Strength card. People look up to you. You're a leader. You're kind of like an alpha person. Masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. You could be kind of viewed naturally as like an alpha of the pack. Like, people follow your lead. Because they feel confident in you. They don't do it because they don't know like what to do with their life. It's not like they don't know what's going on. Like, no, it's not like that. It's just like they have confidence in you, because you very rarely disappoint. You very rarely disappoint. You're always on point. Something about points. Like, you hit it on the nose. Like, you're accurate with whatever this is, or whatever you do. You're accurate. You're on point. Yeah, you're a trailblazer. People follow your lead, and they do it happily. You could have heavy Leo in your chart. You could have heavy Aries in your charts. Heavy Aquarius in your chart. You could have heavy Taurus in your chart. You could have, yeah, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus is here heavily. Dealing with one, having it in your own chart. So how they view you as a Strength card, as the trailblazer that can handle pretty much anything. Just having to tame these beasts that are like kind of annoying, but you're like, oh, that's cute. I know you're mad at me for whatever reason, but like, trust me, you'll like me later. You know, once all this blows over, we'll be friends, maybe, we'll see. But like, you know, just trust me, like, you don't want to be on my bad side, basically. Ace of Pentacles is how they view you. Okay, so they view you as a Strength card and an Ace of Pentacles. They view you as, you're able to, yeah, that's why you have all this like strange competition in your potential workplace or with the friendship groups, because people view you as very stable and lucky, and you're able to get whatever you want effortlessly. You're a trailblazer. You are, yeah, this word effortless. And I don't want to say that in a way that's demeaning, because I know how that could feel when people say that, like, oh, you're just lucky, you're just, you know, you get whatever you want, or you're just, you know, people like you, or maybe you're like, maybe you are an attractive person, maybe you're very charismatic or very confident, so people are like, oh, you just got that job or got that position because of A, C, and B, or made up a full-ass lie as to why you got it in the first place, like you're sleeping with your boss, or you were doing something sketchy, when none of that's true. And if anything, that whoever has said something, I don't know why that's going through, if that has been said about you, that is, whoever said that, that's what they do. Okay, so whatever industry you're in, if people have said that you have slept your way to the top, whoever has started that rumor does that. It's not rocket science, people. All right, it's not. Okay, so that's how they view you. Ace of Pentacles, strength. Like, you're always going to be okay no matter what. Like, you always are able to figure it out. You're always okay no matter what, even through hard times. Because you've been through hard times. You've been in a lot of, you actually, you know, because this Ace of Pentacles right next to my Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, my Fool card. You could have made a couple poor choices in your past, like all of us have, right? And it's not like you don't take accountability for them. It's just that you don't dwell on them to the point of where you're going to hinder your future and what that could behold for you. And that's admirable. People like that about you. And Star card, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, strength. I think also, it's not here in the cards as much, but for some reason that combination is given, like, maybe you were hurt really badly to put you in a Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles state where you were like scared to even give the tiniest bit of yourself to someone or something, but you went into your star person mode and found your strength card person mode and rediscovered who you are as a person and went back into your like power mode, which is like actually a leader is how it feels. And maybe when that wasn't happening, people were like running around like with their like chickens with their heads cut off, acting like they didn't know what was going on, acting like maybe they needed guidance, and maybe not. Like, I don't need people to be taking things offensively here, but like, place it where you see fit. You're the master of your story. But it feels like when you're not around, people are more confused, and when you're around, people feel more at ease because they kind of follow your lead, even if there is like a little bit of like either healthy competition or just like straight up weird envious person. If that's a thing, I get it's only like one person in particular, and everybody kind of knows about that. Okay, so place it where you see fit. Let's get to conclusion. Also in my little deck for the clarifiers, 23, 33. 333 could be important for you. So sign of Gemini, the sign of Virgo, and the sign of Sagittarius. You could be, or you could be dealing with one, or a Pisces. So when I was shuffling this deck, this card flew out, and it was one of those things where this card flew out, and it was like I felt like I had to take it, and it was the High Priestess upright. We're keeping it, so that would be the first clarifier for the first row of what. Okay, so I just in case you see it over here, because I try to let you guys see my table, but I don't know if you can quite see it so well. Anyways, but let's get the last row so we can get into our clarifiers. The conclusion. What's the conclusion here? The Empress on the bottom. You're like, yeah, just close it up, Sonny. I'm an Empress, bitch. No, not for real. Let's get the conclusion. Ooh. A Six of Swords. A Six of Swords. Ooh, wants to be on its side or what? Something about not being able to go, not being able to. Oh, you might feel stuck to something because you might feel like people need you. Like if you were to leave this position, like people would be kind of fucked. Okay, so this is, I don't know. It feels like something that you do for work. or maybe even a family system or something where it's like if you were to leave, like everything would go to shit. Like you're the rock. You are the rock in something. Like you're like holding it down in a way that no one else is in your family system or at work. And you feel like you need a break. You're like, yeah, it's great that everybody views me as a strength card, Ace of Pentacles upright. That's awesome. I am those things. But you know what else I am? A fucking human that needs a break every now and again. And you, people, I don't want to sound cold, but okay, so like individuals that I love, that I work with, that are my family members, I need y'all to pick up the slack. Okay, I burped, so that's a tell. Pick up the slack. Okay. Get it together so I can take a little bit of a break and get some me time, regather my self-love, and come back fully charged so I can be my full self, you know, the person that y'all love me to be, to help do whatever it is that we're doing here, like whatever you're helping with here. You're like a rock. You're like a solid, like people look up to you. They know you're the shit there. You're the strength card. You're the Ace of Pentacles. You're the person that feels like solidified. You're like, if there's a problem, you fix it. Somebody tried to be jealous and like talk to other individuals about it. It didn't work because people were like, they have your back so hard. They're like, no, that was not successful. There is a conflict about that, but also about like you. This Five of Wands. You could have gotten mad at one of your homies that like did engage or did entertain this quote unquote shit talking or quote unquote bad mouthing or something to do with maybe trying to like rub your name through the mud when everybody knew better. I'm not trying to say you're like sitting on a throne and better than everybody else. No. I'm just trying to say that like there's no reason for that. Like you seem like you're like a solid human and a good person. And so, but there is somebody that was like hyper focused on you that like wanted to kind of like attack that. It was unsuccessful. They may have been able to affect like one or two of your close friends or co-workers or family members. That got shut down. You're still viewed as a strength card and an Ace of Pentacles, but you want some alone time and you want to get away now. You're like, okay, that's all nice and good, but like I need a break. Ten of Swords. You're like, I need to go away. I need a break because one of you guys fucked me over. Or like, if I don't get away, I'm about to backhand one of you. Is how it's starting to feel. Might be this Four of Pentacle person that decided to dip into your Three of Pentacle group to try to make up a strange scenario about you that is like maybe a little true, but mostly untrue. You know how when people are good liars, they'll do that. They take like they'll take how do you say that in a way? So they'll take let's say you're making like imitation French fries or some shit, and you need to prove that these are real French fries. So what you would do is you would take some like I don't know, whatever, like some fake potato product, and cut it into a French fry, like form, okay, and deep fry it, and put some salt on it, and like I don't know, does that make sense? It's like imitation. It's like creating something that's not real but is real that can pass off, but it's not going to cut it and people are going to notice it. It's going to make people upset. It might even upset some tummies depending on like what your diet. Okay, so not talking about like people's actual diets here, because I know that's probably an actual thing for people that watch, but like hopefully that made sense. I don't know, whatever. Let's get into the clarifiers. Okay, we have an Eight of Wands on the bottom. Something is fast moving with a Death card. Whoa, this is taking a kind of a crazy turn here. You're like, I need to get out of here. You're like, it's starting to feel like you're very overwhelmed with something. It's starting to feel like you're like, yeah, I am a warrior. I did have to make a lot of like risky choices and take a lot of chances and kind of put myself on the line a few times. And kind of be there even when I didn't want to be there type of thing, or help people out when I could hardly get myself together type shit. And then somebody else had the audacity to try to like bring you down in the process. And you're like, now you've been very much betrayed by something or someone to do with your friend group that is either jealous of your stability or how people perceive you. Okay? And we had our first clarifier come out, and that was the High Priestess. So we'll put that in this first row here. Star card, Fool card, High Priestess. You're highly intuitive. So that probably helps your line of work, whatever you do for work. You're highly intuitive. You could have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with one. People know this about you as well, so they know they can't really get much past you because you're going to pick up on it. Are these all upside down? Yeah. You're pretty psychic. You could be clair. You could have a clair of some kind, or a few of them. So nothing really gets past you. You don't make a big deal out of it, but if you pick up on something, you're pretty gentle with like letting people know about it, but you don't let it just fly and like let it just become a problem. Okay, so how this is affecting our Star person, Fool card, High Priestess person that takes all these risks, that is highly intuitive. A Two of Pentacles upside down, how this affects. We got a Four of Pentacles upright, a Three of Pentacles upright, and then a Two of Pentacles upside down. You make people nervous. Whatever it is about your personality that is like effortless makes people nervous. You might not like to hear that, because it's like that we could be talking about your friends, your family, your coworkers. You may have already picked up on this, like when you're around them, that there's like a tension or a strange vibe. It's because there is one. It's because there is one, dude. They're nervous around you. They're tense because, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to tell you how to do your life, right? But like, it could, like here at the end here, the Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, you want to get a break. You might even want to consider like a new line of work. And I get there, you could do lots of things because you have lots of skills. You seem very gifted in lots of things. It might be too much drama, too much close to home shit going on here that's starting to like fuck with you, especially when you got people that are like tripping on you in your personal life and like you and your intuitive gifts like way too much. Maybe you know something about, maybe they're scared that you're going to find out about something that they did. Yeah, with the Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles upside down. You could find out about something or know about something that is like a secret that you're not supposed to know about, and you're trying to figure out how to approach this. Yeah, Three of Swords. It could have something to do with your love life. You could have found out that somebody like if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner, or it's just somebody in your friend group or family that did something like very intentionally and very willingly to hurt you on purpose. And then we have a Page of Wands here. And they act all cocky about it, like they're not fazed. It's pissing you off. And you're about ready to flip your lid. Like you're not the type to do that, I get. You're not the type to do that, I get. But you are not happy about this betrayal between a friendship group, a family system, something that you like know that you're not. It's not to say like your ego is so big to where you can't be disrespected. Like, how dare they? Like, you're down for people to tell you the truth of how, like, what's going on. Like, why are you mad? Why are you upset? Like, tell me about it. You want to know. But I get that people wouldn't even tell you to your face even if you were to ask them, because they're so intimidated by you. And that hurts you. That makes you upset. You're like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Just keep doing whatever it is that I'm doing that's making you guys upset to begin with? Just being like a badass that's just good at doing whatever it is that we're doing over here? As you guys view me as a Strength card and an Ace of Pentacles? Like, you keep figuring it out. People follow your lead. They're happy to do that. But something's breaking your heart. You're trying to maintain a happy face. You're trying to make it seem like nothing's wrong because you don't want to upset the people around you that aren't involved. But you also, it might be doing it to like, you might find yourself just like kicking yourself a little bit, like you're avoiding conflict where you just need to call them out. You might just want to call them out. You don't have to do it loud and be like intense and aggressive, but you might just want to do that because it would probably feel good and help. It would probably be helpful. Okay, how are they viewing you? Strength card, Ace of Pentacles. What is this? A Knight of Cup upside down. They view you as somebody that's cold, though. Okay, so they view you as somebody that can handle anything, that can weasel your way or get out of anything. You know how to make money. You always can figure it out somehow when it comes to that. But they also see you as cold. Maybe you've been through a lot with relationships or with whatever industry you're in. Okay, maybe that's given them more of a quote-unquote reason to talk about you this way or view you this way. They see you as cold. This could be maybe the main topic that they say about you. You're not open to love. You're not open to friendship. You're a cold person. I'm not saying that's who you are, but they could be viewing you as that. Whoever is talking about you this way. I don't know if they forgot if you're a high priestess, fool, star person. Did they forget about that? That you deal with like a shit ton of downloads that they would have no idea how to comprehend or deal with, especially when you're maybe potentially managing or dealing with a group of individuals that might not know even how to like wipe their own booty hole, if you know what I mean. Like they seem like they need someone to hold their hand through life a little bit. Maybe not anymore, but at some point they did. They needed somebody to like hold their hand and show them how to, I don't know. And you did those things, and you're like, okay, I'm going off now, and I'm gonna keep doing me. And like you've probably been through a fucking shit ton of shit. 3 of Swords, Page of Wands, and you still try to keep a happy face on. People might even say that about you, that you act fake. People might, and I'm not trying to be mean here, okay? But Knight of Cups upside down, 3 of Sword, Page of Wand upright, Strength card, Strength card, Ace of Pentacles. People might say that you act fake, okay? So when you meet like a boss bitch or a person that's like in charge, and you can tell that they're like in a bad mood, but they're just trying to put on a good face just to get through the day. That might be how people perceive you. And it's not like you're not doing that on purpose. You're trying to be polite. You could yell at them. Would they prefer you to yell at them? And tell them to stop doing a bad job at work, or tell them to stop talking shit, or tell them to stop being stupid because you know what they're up to? I don't know. What would they prefer you do? Yeah, maybe you are being cold right now. You're in a 3 of Swords. Maybe something broke your heart. Maybe you're going through something really intense that they don't even know about. Because you don't feel like it's any of their business, and you try to keep it professional. I don't know. And you're a high priestess, so most things that you go through are pretty secretive anyways. What else can we get for how they view you? A Queen of Pentacles, upright. They don't know how you do this. Like, being in pain and, like, still able to maintain whatever it is that you're doing. Because, like, they don't know. They're like, I don't know how so-and-so is able to be in this amount of emotional pain. Like, because they might know, like, if there is something specific, and you'll know, it could be a relationship thing. It could be a death in the family. It could be something very intense that has been very hard to deal with, that you are stomaching while you maintain being a boss-ass man or woman. I don't know. Place your gender where you see fit. And people are like, I don't know how they're doing this. And like, it almost causes resentment for some reason. Not everybody. Like, some people are just like, they think you deserve a massage. They think you need a spa day. They think you need a vacation. They want you to go enjoy your life. But you're like, maybe you've become a workaholic. Maybe you've buried yourself in work because something has been painful. And it could have a lot to do with maybe a close friend or family member that decided to kind of betray you, or like jump on this like weird like boat or train to like try to like turn people against you. And you're like, excuse me, I know everything about everything. I hear everything. I see everything. If you think you're going to get away with trying to run my name through the mud as I run your money up and get your name up and your reputation up, you got another thing coming, Buckaroo Bandit. You're tripping. Maybe you had that conversation with them. Maybe you didn't. Maybe all you have to do is look at them in a certain way and they'll know that you're like, don't do that. Don't do that. Either way, you deserve a vacation. You are a 6 of Sword, 10 of Sword. You're exhausted. You're exhausted. Something is, you're like, I'm sick of being a Strength card, Ace of Pentacle person, Queen of Pentacles. Like, I know I'm the Rock, but can somebody else help me around here for once? I need a vacation. I need to go take a rest mode. Like, I don't know if you're married or have a husband or a wife. I don't know, but you seem like a boss in some type of way, and people are just like, either creating reasons to be mad at you or something, and it feels unfair because they don't have any clue what it's like to handle or stomach or deal with the type of shit that you have to deal with, not just every day, but like every second or every hour of the day. All right, we got the Devil, and we got the sorry, I'm so blind. This is the Devil card. Where's my glasses? It's the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, okay. We gotta close it up. Okay, we're at 41, 46, 47. Okay. Devil card, 8 of Wands. People could view you as like obsessed with your work. They think that you're like, but no. No, I think that you're gonna like kind of not spin a fast one in a way that like confuses people and like does something sketchy. You might okay, another burp, confirmation burps. Sweet. Okay. You're gonna surprise these individuals with like, hey, I gotta like I'm going to like Fiji, I'm going to Hawaii, I'm going to the Cayman Islands, I'm going to the Maldives for like a couple weeks. I'm gonna need you to take over, or I'm gonna need you so and so, blah blah blah. And people are gonna be like, "What? Oh my god, that sounds like so fun!" And then when the moment you leave, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, she never told us about that," like, or he never told us about that. Who does he think he is? Meanwhile, you've needed this so badly. You've been obsessing about it, and you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, this Devil card with this 8 of Wands. I get that this is like you're gonna enjoy this getaway. You deserve it. You deserve it. Something about this 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Devil card, 8 of Wands. It's like you deserve to feel happy after something hurt you really badly, and you've been stomaching something that's been really hard to deal with, and dealing with people that are just kind of like on your side, kind of like a bunch of kiss asses is how it feels. You're dealing with a bunch of kiss asses that like need you because you maybe cut them checks or give them money or do something to do with all that, and you're a boss and you're like, okay, I know that about myself, like you don't need to, like I know I'm a boss, but like I need a break every now and again as well. And that's what you're about to get with this Devil card, 8 of Wands, 6 of Sword, 10 of Sword. You're like I don't care. You're like, I don't care, deal with it. Like if you guys, if it's making you upset, I don't care. I don't care. My eyes are dead set on making myself feel happier right now. And I've already booked the flight. I've already done it. It's already done. Okay? Temperance. As we cut the deck. Temperance. Yeah. You're not going to be mean about it. You're going to be chill about it, and they will receive it well. If this applies to you, okay? If it doesn't apply to you, stay tuned. We're going to be doing sign readings. We're going to start off with Sagittarius, and then we'll be doing Gemini afterwards. Okay? If this applies to you, great. If it doesn't, still give me a like or a comment or something. I love it when you guys do that. Really, I do. I'm trying to climb in the YouTube algorithm, and it's very helpful for me. Okay? Looks like you will be chill about this, and it will be received well, minus the couple individuals that are mostly just like jealous or envious or something, that you're not really too concerned with that. You have so many things going on in your life that you don't have time to be concerned about all that. Okay? What is that? Okay, never mind. Yeah, chariot upright. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, don't worry about that. It's a, oh, it's a 6 of wand. It was upside down, it just turned upright. It's a 6 of wand upright, a chariot, and a temperance. Yeah, this is a win. You're gonna, okay. Go do that vacation thing, or even if it's like an Airbnb getaway, whatever the heck it is, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You will enjoy it, and you're gonna be so happy that you did it. Okay, I promise. You're gonna be like, oh my God, what took me so long? Okay, that's your collective reading for now. Until next time, y'all. Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye.